How's it going, guys? Joshua with Trax and in this video I'm going to be going over all of the new camera equipment that I just picked up. So at first I wasn't going to make this video, but I posted on the community tab right here and I asked you guys if you wanted me to make this type of video and you said yeah, so here we are. Now before we go over everything that I bought, I want to go over why I had to get all of it and what I used to use. And if you haven't figured out already, I got a new GoPro and a ton of accessories to go along with it. But I had to get a new one because my old GoPro from 2014 finally broke. As you can see, the mount right there, it kind of cracked. I am going to glue it together so that I can still use this GoPro a little bit. But this is from 2014. It still works 100% besides that issue with the mount. And it's very basic. It's got the lens, 2 buttons, a little screen right there. And then it of course has the SD card slot and then the charging port, and you can remove the back door to get more functionality out of it. Like this one I kind of customized so that I could charge the GoPro while still using it, and everything else in the back is kind of protected. As you can see, I just have duct tape around it and 1 slot for the charging port. And then I also have this foam piece one, which I use when I put the GoPro on my RC boat, so in case it falls off it will float. And then of course I have the waterproof door. So while all these accessories are super great and very useful, they're not gonna work with my new GoPro. So that's why I had to get a lot of new accessories, because it's a whole different form factor. And I'll go over which GoPro I got here in a little bit. But since this GoPro still works 100%, I'll turn it on. And you know, all the menus still work and all that. I am going to keep this GoPro. I was gonna trade it in to get the new Hero 9, but GoPro got rid of their trade up program, so I have to keep it around. And I actually did not go with the Hero 9. I went with something a little bit different, because since I couldn't get the $100 off if I traded in this GoPro, it would have been around like $700 if I would have bought the Hero 9 and all the accessories that I wanted if I didn't trade in this GoPro. So like I've said, I am going to keep this GoPro. I'm still gonna use it every once in a while. It's just gonna be a backup camera, and if there's something that I need to use a GoPro for that could harm the GoPro, it's gonna be with this one, because obviously it's a lot older and I don't really care about it as much as my new one, and this thing's never failed me before. So plus it's my first camera that I ever got back in 2014, and I'm honestly surprised it lasted this long, and I want to see how long it does last. So that's why I'm going to be keeping this one around. So now that I went over that, let's go over all of the new accessories and of course the new GoPro that I got. So with the GoPro and a few of these accessories that I picked up, I did cheap out on some things, and I did get genuine GoPro accessories, as you can see, with other things, just to save a little bit of money in some areas. So I'll mention what I cheaped out on and what was used or anything as I go along. So let's set all the accessories off to the side and open up the GoPro. So I did get this renewed off Amazon. It was, I think, 270 bucks, and I already opened it up. It looks brand new. It's been used a few times, but there's no scratches or anything on it, so I'm very happy with that. I should probably tell you what GoPro I got. I got the GoPro Hero 8 Black, and it's spotless. I could tell it's been used a little bit because there's a little bit of wear on the mounts right here, so I could just tell that it was used before, but there's not a scratch on it on the exterior of it, so I'm very happy about that. And I did get a 3-year protection plan for it. That was 30 bucks, so all in with just the GoPro, it was $300. I haven't even turned it on to make sure it worked. I should probably do that. Oh, there's no battery in it. Hopefully they gave me a battery. Oh yeah, they did, I see it. So in here, looks like we have just a few accessories to go along with it. We got the battery, we got one of the thumb screws, charger, got a mount, and I really like these new mounts a lot better than my old one because it has this rubber flat, so once you mount it up, it can't go anywhere and slide off the mount. We got a curved adhesive mount, and let's install the battery. I don't even know how you install it. Okay, so it looks like it goes in like that. It's my first time doing it. All right, hopefully it turns on. First time. Maybe it's dead. Just realized they didn't give me a charger. Oh, that's different. Okay, so I understand. This is a lot different than my old GoPro because it has the removable battery. So, okay, so it charges right here like that, and you plug that into a wall. I probably won't really be using that because I picked up an accessory that I'll get to here in a second. Yeah, I think the battery's just dead. And I'm just gonna plug this in and set it down so then hopefully we can see it come to life in this video. Oh yeah, it's charging. Yeah, I can see the red light there. Awesome. So I'm just gonna let that chill and let's move on to some of the other accessories. But first, what else did I get in here? Some literature, GoPro Plus, yada yada yada. Got a manual, don't need to read that. I've watched like 30 tutorial videos on this thing, so I think I'm pretty good with all the features. So that's the GoPro right there. And now let's go to, I guess, the SD card. I picked up a SanDisk 128 gigabyte. Previously, I had a 32 gigabyte for my other GoPro, but since this GoPro is 4K, I needed one that's a little bit more powerful. And I use this one in my phone camera, which I'm recording with right now, and I absolutely love this SD card. Plenty of storage, I've never filled it up, and I film a lot of videos. I picked up this SD card for, I think it was like around 20 bucks. So there's the SD card right here. Again, I absolutely love this SD card. So that's that. And then it also comes with a adapter to go from micro SD, which that is, to a regular SD. And this is useful for like transferring files into like a computer. I usually don't do it this way though, I do it a different way. But I'm definitely gonna hang on to that. So that's the SD card, set that off to the side. And next we're gonna go over the 3-pack of batteries that I got and a charger. Now this is a cheaper brand. This was around, I think it was 40 bucks, and it comes with 3, whereas the genuine GoPro accessory is $50 and it only comes with 2. And I actually think the batteries might be separate from that, so I'm not exactly sure, but this one was 40 bucks, and I think it's gonna work fine. It actually comes with a little bit more than just the 3 batteries and a charger. So here's the charger itself. Let's open it up. Got a little bit of literature, and then we get 2 extra batteries right here, and then the charging case. And what I really like about this is that I could charge on the go. I could use an external battery pack, plug it into here, and then I could put all my extra batteries in here and charge while like hiking or something with RC crawlers, and I can just have them stored in the backpack, or I can use this as a storage case. So I'm really excited about that. Whereas the genuine GoPro accessory, it does not have the lid like this, which is something that I was looking for, because the batteries can fall out and you can't really use this as a case then. So I'm pretty excited about that, and that's only 2 batteries. It did come with 3, so I don't know why, but the 3rd battery is in this box. So there's the 3rd battery. Of course, it just goes in there. I'm not sure if this charger charges the real GoPro battery, but I have 4 batteries, and something that is a lot different between this GoPro, the Hero 8, and my old one is my old one has about 4 hours of battery life on full charge, whereas these batteries only have about an hour per battery. So that's why I got 3 extra, so then I have 4 hours total. So that's that. And then it also comes with individual cases for the batteries. I probably won't use this just because I could store them in the charging case. Yeah, it just goes like that. Again, I probably won't utilize these, but it's nice that they give you the option. And then we also got the charging cord, and then I think these are lens covers. I don't really know why they would give them to you, because it doesn't really like clip on. Yeah, that doesn't even fit. Oh, because this is for multiple GoPros. So with the Hero 8, it does not have the removable lens, so that just kind of sticks on. Kind of weird, honestly. It looks very weird, but I guess this could be very good for like travel use, so I'm gonna hang on to that, but this one I won't need. And then I think this is a lens cleaning kit. I don't really know how much I'm going to use this. I usually just use my shirt. Comes in a very nice case. This is kind of cool, actually. What is this? Oh, it's not a lens cleaning kit. I think it's a case for the batteries. I'm kind of confused. I know I was looking at a whole charging kit that's similar to this one that had a lens cleaning kit. So let's see what it is. Here's lens protector film. That's what it was. Well, I don't need these right now because I actually got a real GoPro accessory for that. So I'm just gonna throw these in here and I'll save them for another day. It's a pretty intensive kit and it comes with a lot for 40 bucks compared to the genuine GoPro accessory. So I'm very happy about that. Next up, I guess we'll just go into the glass screen protector. This is the genuine GoPro accessory because I read online that a lot of the cheaper brands don't adhere well, they fall off, they scratch easily. So I just decided to spend the 20 bucks on this part so then I didn't have any issues. And I think it comes with 2, so let's open it up and see. We got some literature and the glass screen protectors and lens covers, and it looks like there is 2 of them in there. And then we also get some microfiber cloth, so I'm gonna install that later. And then I also picked up a GoPro case for it. I was really considering getting a cheaper brand, but a lot of the cheap brands have it's kind of like my old GoPro. It's a metal button, and then it's a pin that pushes down on the buttons of the actual GoPro. And since this is just made of rubber on the outside for the buttons, it can actually put holes in it and affect the waterproofing. So that's why I didn't go with a cheaper brand for this, because the genuine GoPro accessory is $50, and no, I did not spend that much. I actually got this part renewed. That's why the box is all tore up already. And I spent 33 bucks on this. So like I mentioned, this is renewed, but I already took it out of the box. It's in brand new condition, and I'm very excited about that. Now, the reason why I wanted this is obviously to protect the GoPro for when I mount it on my RC cars. Yeah, this thing's brand new. It still has the film on the lens cover, so I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, when I mount it on my RC cars, GoPros just get absolutely destroyed. As you can see, my old one has a ton of scratches on it, just absolutely nicked up all over the place. And I do not want that happening to my new GoPro Hero 8 Black, so that's why I picked up this. And like I said, I was really considering getting one that was from a cheaper brand, but they can damage the GoPro with the buttons because it's just a metal pin sticking down, and it could just put a hole in the buttons. So I didn't want to do that, but I really wanted one that had a skeleton door for the back, so then you could still use the screen, because the GoPro is by itself with no external case is waterproof down to 33 feet. So this I'm probably not going to use for water use because that's what the floaty's for, but I did want to have the skeleton door. The old one just pops right off, and then the new one just snaps on just like that. And then of course, when I close it up all the way, I still have access to the screen on the back, which was a huge plus for me. And then of course, it does come with another thumb screw and another mount right here. So that's the external case that I picked up directly from GoPro. And yeah, I got it renewed because there was absolutely no way that I was gonna spend $50 on that part. And then when I mount my GoPro on my RC boat or jumping cars into ponds or whatever, I'm gonna be using the GoPro Floaty that I picked up. This is a cheap brand. It's a very low quality product, but I think it will float. And the genuine GoPro part was like $27, and I thought that was a little bit high when it's basically the same thing as this. I'll put the GoPro in here so that we can see how it looks. Yeah, that's gonna work perfect. Still have access to the screen. What holds it in, obviously it could slide out from the back. What holds it in is the mounts on the bottom, so it just slides in like this, just like that, and then the mounts are exposed. And then of course you just put this mount on, and then the thumb screw, and then that holds the GoPro in place. So like I was saying, I wanted this one because I didn't feel like spending all that money on the genuine GoPro accessory. I think this one was about half the price, so we'll just say 15 bucks. And one thing I'm noticing right now is that there's kind of this like fine orange powder on the GoPro from the floaty on the inside, so I might have to wash out the inside before I actually use it. And I'm not sure why it has the red lights on still, because it's not charging, it's not plugged into anything, but let's turn it on and see. Oh, we got life. Got the screen on the back. This is my first time powering it on. I'll do all that later. I know it works. I'll set it up later, so. That screen on the back is going to be so nice because my old GoPro did not have the screen, and lining up your shot was impossible. So I'm really looking forward to this. So that's the GoPro Floaty I picked up. And then these last two accessories, I don't really think I'm going to use them too much for this channel. It's mainly going to be for my other channel, Josh Ritchie. There's going to be a link to it down below in the description. But with that channel, I do a lot of like moto vlogging, snowmobile content. And when I'm riding around, I mount my GoPro to my helmet right on the chin piece. And to be able to get good audio with it, especially when I'm riding my snowmobile, because I have an aftermarket exhaust and it's just crazy loud and it just drones out GoPro audio. So these are going to be for microphone and audio use. So let's check out this one first. So what this little part is, it is a new door for the side of the GoPro, so that similar to my old one, I could charge it, or in this case, plug in an external microphone to it while having like everything else kind of sealed up, but it's not waterproof. I'd say it's dust proof in a way. So the old door, if you want to do the same thing, you would have to either A, just leave it up like this and plug it in, but then you have like the battery port and the SD card slot all exposed to the weather. So you can take off the door, which is what I'm gonna do. And then this new side door snaps right on, just like the stock one, but instead of it being completely sealed, you're still able to plug in this, but I'm just gonna use this for now. So as you can see, it's completely sealed. It's dust proof, and this is going to be very useful for moto vlogging and making snowmobile videos. So that's that accessory. And then this accessory is absolutely ridiculously overpriced. It was $50 just so that I could use an external microphone, which you would think would just be able to plug right in, but it can't. So let's open this up and check it out. I did get this one brand new, not refurbished, and you would think that it would not be $50. Yeah, 50 bucks for this. This part is $50. That's absolutely insane. So it plugs right into here, and then I'm gonna unplug my microphone that I'm using right now, because this is what I would use for moto vlogging. Plugs right into there, and then this whole setup would go onto my helmet with this lavalier mic right next to my mouth. So I'm very excited to see how the audio is going to turn out. In the future, I would like to get one of like the Rode lavalier microphones, but they're really expensive, and I would much rather put the money towards a Rode shotgun microphone for this, because while I do think that this microphone sounds good, I really would like to not be tethered to my camera because I just have it clipped on my shirt. But I'm very excited to see how this performs, and it's going to be so much better for moto vlogging and just that type of content. I really want to start doing more of it, and I want to get better at it, but finding a place and time to ride my snowmobile is very challenging, especially where I live, because we only have like good snow, good rideable conditions for like a month. But one day I think it would be cool to buy a dirt bike or a four-wheeler, so that I can make more types of videos like that. So that's everything that I picked up for my new GoPro and all the accessories and everything. But one last thing that I do want to do is I want to give you guys a side-by-side comparison between this GoPro and my old one. I'm just going to do a side-by-side shot of each of them recording, and I'll overlay the footage side-by-side in my editor, so then you can see this GoPro from 2019 compares to my other GoPro from 2014. So I'm going to set up this GoPro, get it all running and charged up a little bit, and then I'm going to go outside and give you guys the comparison. So on the left we have the GoPro Hero 8 Black, and then on the right I have my GoPro Hero from 2014. As you can see, the one on the right, whenever I move my hand, it's not that stable, but the one on the left, the Hero 8, it's completely stable. And then the colors are so much better too. Like in low light situations, if I get down by this plant, see the difference there? It's insane how much better the Hero 8 is. So let's test audio. Right now I'm going through the Hero 8 Black, and now we are doing the audio through the Hero from 2014. So it's a pretty substantial difference in my opinion. So let's head back inside and wrap up this video. Alright guys, so I am super stoked to have the GoPro Hero 8 Black and all these accessories in my newly updated lineup of camera and filming equipment. Video quality is going to be so much better for you guys whenever I'm using the GoPro, because before it was not the best really. I didn't really like the footage that came out of that GoPro. I'm still going to use it of course for various things, but this is definitely going to be the main second camera, if that makes sense. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and be sure to turn on that notification bell so that you do not miss when I upload. I have some absolutely crazy video ideas planned, and I cannot wait for you guys to see them. One of them I'm hopefully going to be filming this weekend. Right now it's a Monday. I'm hoping to film the video Saturday if all goes well, but I'm waiting for one part to come in the mail, and I cannot do that video until that part comes in. So I'm really hoping that part comes in time, because if it doesn't, then I'm going to have to push back the video another week. Comment down below if you have any thoughts on what that video is going to be. It has to deal with the trash pee and a little bit of water, I would say. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next video on Trax RC.